This is the video where we're going to give it away. We're giving it away. Hey River Lifers, thank you again for coming through on the My Aquarium Box August 2018 Freshwater Mega Box giveaway. We were the winners. Thank you very much. I'll put a link up here. You can watch the award-winning video, and couldn't have done it without you. You guys, I ask you to respond and go over to the guys' YouTube channels and drop a line telling them that you like the River Life video, and lo and behold, we won. It's our second time winning a mega box in a year. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. The My Aquarium Box subscription service, I feel like, is revolutionizing the hobby. And in the award-winning video, you'll notice that we got two of these flake and pellet grinders. Alright, this is the one I referred to as the left-handed flake and pellet grinder. I'm keeping the right-handed one. We're giving this one away. Stick around at the end of the video. I'll tell you how. May even throw in your own River Life can cooler koozie. Which reminds me, it's important to stay hydrated, especially when it's hot. It's so hot out here. Now, before we get to the giveaway details, I think we're going to do something special today. I've got a project I'm going to share with you. A little something I like to call having some fun with power tools and plastic. Okay, are you with me? Let's clean off a workspace here. Alright, what I have here, one panel of standard 2-ply greenhouse rigid material, also known as corrugated plastic, also known as double-walled polycarbonate. Nothing fancy, but we've got a full sheet here, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut it down to fit on a 20-gallon long aquarium as a lid. Rigid, so it will hold its own weight. Clear, translucent at least, almost transparent. I mean, it's used on greenhouses, so some light is intended to get through this, so aquarium light, no problem getting through to your plants. And it's pretty safe. I don't think a fish could knock that off easily. If so, there are ways that you can weight it down, again, because of its rigidity. And sometimes you can just place a weight on the corner of the aquariums. It's not going anywhere. But then it becomes a hassle, you know, to do tank maintenance, to feed, to drop anything in from the top. So we'll talk about that. First of all, we got to measure. We're going to measure this to fit a 20-gallon long aquarium. So I've got a 20-gallon long aquarium inside that I'm going to put it on, and the dimensions that I'm looking for are 11 by 29. So I'm going to measure off 11 inches, mark it. I'm using the silver Sharpie. I use the silver Sharpie because it marks on the black tubs that I use outdoors. If I need to write a date or a species name of a fish or a plant, I like the silver Sharpie on the black tank. Okay, we're gonna be careful. We're gonna measure this thing carefully. Okay, we're good. Measure twice. Good idea. We're gonna measure the heck out of this thing. That's what we're gonna do. We got her marked where we want her. Looks kind of like so. I don't know if you can see that. About right there to about right here. So here's the point. We're going in both directions. 20-gallon long cover right there. 20-gallon long cover right there. Okay, now it's going to get a little bit fun. Power tools. Here's the plastic. We're moving on to the power tools. Anytime you use a power tool, it's important to wear safety glasses. Safety first. Eye protection. Nah. Yeah, the safety glasses that I got while I was there in the store, they're not going to work. They don't look good on camera. Yes, it's a YouTube channel. Yes, eye protection is very important. Could you send over something maybe a little more stylish? Thank you. No. Haha. Can you even tell my eyes are blue in these? Seriously? Was that so hard? I don't know. Power tool time. Alright, I'm using just a paddle bit and a battery operated drill, and the size that I'm going for is one that matches the size of the top cut out of your favorite soda bottle. Okay, just a nothing fancy, just a plain plastic soda bottle, also known as what? Polyethylene terephthalate, I think. PET, expanded extruded plastic. That's all it is. All right, because we get this thing in place, we don't want to be moving it around for just anything willy-nilly. We're going to insert this in a hole that we drill, and that's going to be our feeding cup. We're just going to, wherever we want it on our lid, wherever it's convenient, out of the way of our light, our filter if we put one in the back. We're going to have a hole through the double wall polycarbonate. We're going to have a funnel, if you will, drilled through, removable, threaded. If you get it just precise, you can screw it in, unscrew it. If it's loose, you can glue it in with hot glue, or I just like to leave mine loose. And then whenever I want to drop some food in it goes. Pretty fish safe. I mean, I guess an eel or a rope fish could crawl up through that. I mean, you could take a sponge and plug it. No big deal. But another thing I like about it is if you're using live plants like the pothos in your aquarium, you can just drop a sprig down in there and the leaves will hang on to the lip of your funnel while the stem goes into the aquarium to root. Now, if you're using an already pothos plant for this, let me encourage you to make sure that you wash the roots thoroughly. Take it out of its pot you bought it in, wash it thoroughly, then put it in, I would put it in a tap water bath for a couple of days. Just let it soak before I introduce it to the aquarium, because those terrestrial plant fertilizers can be very toxic in your aquarium. You don't want to introduce those to your aquarium. All the good that those huge pothos roots with all the surface area to convert all the nitrates and nitrites and do all the good that it does, it'll be turned into a harmful thing if you introduce terrestrial plant fertilizers to your tank. So word of caution there. And we're going to go ahead and drill this with our safety glasses. And we're going to go just off the corner. I'm going to come out about 2 inches from the side and 2 inches from the front, which gives me enough room, I think. Going to go slowly. All right, there we go. Like butter. Like butter. But what you'll notice is the plastic is so flexible. The hole isn't smooth. So you're going to have to take some sandpaper, make that hole fit the size you want, and to make it a more perfect round. It's easy to punch through, but you don't get the smooth round cut with the paddle bit. Okay, if you've got a hole saw, different story, but for a hole that small, I went with the paddle bit. So there you go. And now we're going to get another power tool and we're going to cut this line. And I'm not going to do that without supporting this thing, so I'm going to wrap up this portion of the video and I'm going to come back to you when this thing is ready to install on the tank. There's a couple more features, by the way, other than just cutting this out, so stay tuned. And then don't forget, at the end of the video, we're going to talk about how to give away some stuff. All right?
Bono called. He wants his safety glasses back.
Good morning, River Lifers. Well, you know, life happens. We didn't get that lid build finished yesterday. So we're back at it today. New day, new shirt. Well, that about wraps up the build. Here you can see that I did get the hole. It's about an inch diameter, perfect size for screwing in the bottle cap. And I'm not going to fasten it any further than that. Go ahead and put some food in here and see if it works. Yeah, so now there's no disturbing the fish, lifting the glass lid, closing the glass lid. Don't have to do that for feeding, you know, once or twice a day. So that's going to be good for the fish. Not to mention easier on me and the equipment. It also alleviates the opportunity of that glass lid slip to happen and slam down on the top of the aquarium. Then all the fish get real nervous. This is just a really neat idea that was a carryover from when I used to keep the poison dart frogs, and found that this funnel in a sealed top was good for keeping the inhabitant inside and getting the food inside as well without having to open a lid. And here I've got it in plant rooting mode. You can see just a couple of leaves of pothos and a sprig down in the water to continue to root. And now here's a new feature. I've added the command type hook. This is an inexpensive store brand that works perfect. I love those hooks. If the brand names weren't so expensive, I'd have them on all my tanks. And this is the first time I've seen a store brand, but it really works. So I've got the lid in there snug. Here's the final picture. The only thing not explained is the hinge is simply packing tape. Extra heavy duty, 2 strips, a double strip down the seam to make the 2 halves of the lid. Will last much longer than you think if you use the heavy duty packing tape. So there's the build. I hope you like it. And now let's get on to giving some things away. If you would be interested in winning a left-handed pellet and flake grinder and a River Life koozie, as well as perhaps a couple of small surprises thrown in, I'd like for you to make sure that you're a subscriber to the channel and comment below, and I'll choose a winner from the comments below when we reach 700 subscribers. Now we're at about 675 as I'm recording this, so let's try and get a couple dozen subscribers and do this giveaway. Tell your peeps, call your family, have them enjoy an entertaining video, and hit the subscribe button. And then we're gonna give these items away. And don't forget, we're on our way to 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which is going to be a $100 gift certificate. So let's get to 700 as quickly as we can. Let's give these goods away. I wish you luck. I hope you're the winner. I hope everyone's a winner. And listen, I'll see you on the next one. And until then, let's get out there and see it, love it, and live it. Thanks for coming along. If you like this one, hit that thumbs up button. And if you'll click on that photograph in the upper left, you can be a River Life subscriber. Thanks for stopping by, and if you'd like to hang around and watch another video, there's a pretty good recommendation right there in the bottom right-hand corner. Till the next time, get out there and see it, love it, and live it.